Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. For today's roadside attractions feature, we begin in Santa Cruz, California. There's a crow behind me somewhere. Did you hear it? Oh, it's right there on the ledge of the building. Hey buddy, you the one making all that big noise? Actually parked right in front of that building, a little to the right. If you caught yesterday's video, I got here last night. I went out to the cliff. That's what they call it, Cliff Road. I saw the surfing museum. That was really cool. Also got to see some surfers in action. I think right now where I'm beginning this video is just north of downtown Santa Cruz. This is more like the art district. Check that out. Santa Cruz Art Center. Coffee, cocktails, kitchen, and community. That sounds lovely. The reason why I came down this street is because I saw a giant tree down here. You can kind of make it out right there. This is the corner of Chestnut and Union Street. We're on Union. Behind me is the way I walked. That's downtown. Look at this thing. Holy cow, that's a big tree. And it's just sitting here in between these two homes. And this one's for rent. 231 Chestnut tree. And look at your front door. I passed this and I was like, I gotta come take a closer look at this. That's incredible. Imagine that thing falling. That thing would fall over 2 blocks. Look across the street. Actually, it would actually probably be, that house over there would probably get the tail into the top of this giant tree. It's a beautiful home. I wonder how much the rent is. I'm sure someone could look it up. Don't know what the real estate is like here in Santa Cruz, but I can imagine it's pretty expensive. That is a ginormous tree. And I believe that is a sequoia tree. Look at that, right between 2 homes. That's massive. That's really cool. I saw this sitting here on the signal box. I don't know if you want to eat that michelada mix right there. I don't know. Maybe later. Oh my gosh. Look at this whole building here. That's really cool looking. Enterprise Ironworks. I think this is an old blacksmith shop. What a relic. Now it's Green Magic Yoga. This is called Squid Row. Squid Row. This is the ironwork shop. The other side. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello. What is this? This is amazing. It's an old neon sign. It looks like the WB frog, right? Is that him? That's amazing. Someone made that. I don't think it's as old as it looks. I'm just walking around downtown this morning. At the corner of Pacific and Front Street, you can tell the time right there on this. That looks like it should sit on top of a church. It sits right here on the point of these streets just before downtown. It is sharply 10 a.m. here on this Saturday. No, wait, what day is it? No, it's Friday. Today's Friday. And the street splits here, just beyond the clock tower there. If you go left, I believe it's front. If you go right, it's specific. There's something specific I wanted to walk over here to see. And it's right here on the point before this building. We're kind of in the shadows as the sun is rising. They're dinosaurs. It's a dinosaur. Look at that. That's cool. Looks like a dinosaur erector set. Zoccoli's Italian Delicatessen since 1948. That place looks great. Looks classic. Don't know if I'll eat that tonight. I was thinking about getting pizza somewhere. Maybe they have pizza. Pizza. Always looking for a great and classic theater. Theater Del Mar, right here in Santa Cruz. Looks amazing. Like going back in time. Check out the marquee. Looks like they're showing The Brutalist, The Last Showgirl, and Complete Unknown. 3 films. And according to cinematreasures.org, this theater opened on August 14, 1936 with a movie called China Clipper. The Del Mar Theater has serviced the college town of Santa Cruz, California for almost 65 years until it was shut down in 1999. It sat vacant forever. And sometime in the mid-2000s, a company called Landmark Theaters purchased the theater and restored it to as you see it today. with the help of Landmark and the city of St. Cruz. There's the lobby right there. Beautiful. Carpet reminds me of the classic Tampa theater, John Everson Theater, that I frequent all the time back in Tampa. And someone highlighted, actually put it in red lettering there, that Jerry Garcia actually performed here in this theater. That's really cool. Also, I see Tom Waits, Emmylou Harris, Duke Ellington, Lionel Hampton, a lot of famous people from the 1970s. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J in Santa Cruz. And today I am going to a place I've always wanted to go. I mentioned it in yesterday's video, the Santa Cruz Boardwalk. The Pier of Pleasure. A lot of attractions, a lot of classic dark rides. There's a classic train ride over there I want to ride today. There's also a haunted house, creature feature, and a haunted dark ride called the Dark Castle, which is absolutely looks awesome from what I've seen. I want to experience all that today. Also, huge fan of the Lost Boys film, which was filmed right here in Santa Cruz in the movie known as Santa Carla, the murder capital of the world. I showed a couple of those locations yesterday. I'm going to be among the boardwalk today. They filmed heavily. The Lost Boys was filmed there. I'm going to point those out along the way. This is just going to be a fun day. Thank you for joining me. We're going to head over to the boardwalk. There's much ahead. And we come to Riverside Drive. Now, keep in mind, it is winter. The boardwalk won't be as thriving as summer, I'm sure. Little did I know I would come to Santa Cruz in the winter for my first time. That's my rental car. I parked on the street. As you can see, there's plenty of spots. Also, there's plenty of parking lots. Even the other parking lot we showed last night, which was featured in the Lost Boys, several blocks from here. I always use Park Mobile. Same system that we use in Tampa, actually. Park Mobile allowed me to park here for 5 hours. Paid with my phone, Park Mobile app, for 12 bucks. Can't beat that. And look, there it is. Boardwalk Santa Cruz Beach. I might be the first person to walk into the boardwalk today. Look at this. You can see the Big Dipper right down there. And also, just to put things in perspective, of course the beach is out that way past the boardwalk. This is all the amusements and the casino and Neptunes. An indoor arcade is over here too. We're gonna explore all of this today. Fake beach balls, stone beach balls, solid beach balls. You wouldn't want those bouncing around the empty boardwalk of Santa Cruz. We are entering. I don't know if I see anything open yet. Also, I'll probably walk out on the pier, do that today. Speaking of Lost Boys, I believe this is the carousel you see in the beginning of the movie where they are confronted by the security guard. That would be cool to ride today. Check it out. Yeah, that's the carousel from the movie. That's awesome. Okay, so I mean, I hope it starts opening up soon. Whoa, nothing is going right now. Is it closed for the winter? Ooh, I see the haunted castle. That's what I want to do today. Here's the actual boardwalk in the beach. Nice breeze there, the waves crashing. Look at that. And there's the pier out there. I'll venture out on the pier today too. Looks like they're just testing the rides. It's 11 o'clock. I wonder if most of these rides open at noon or maybe later. Saltwater taffy. The sky ride can be seen in the opening of the Lost Boys. They've got like the caveman guy riding in one of the buckets in one of those shots, and I think that guy's still out here today. Whoa, pigeon! Hey, yeah. If I see him, I'll point it out. If I can ride the sky ride today, I'll ride it. I don't know. Did I come all the way to Santa Cruz to experience the boardwalk and it's not open? I think I'm just too early, but this is cool to walk around with hardly anyone here. I can imagine in summertime it's shoulder to shoulder. Looks like some of the shops are about to open up. This is what I want to do today, my friends. one of two, maybe three haunted attractions I will ride today. This looks amazing. I've heard good things about this. Haunted Castle, baby. Dark ride. Haunted Castle entrance. An 8-point attraction. So I think how this works is there'll be a ticket booth just like you see at a fair or carnival, and I'll have to buy my points so I can ride each of the attractions out here. I mean, look at this. It's really dead. And I'll look back the way I came. You can hear the waves crashing. Also, I hear sea lions out on the water. I think it's coming from the pier area. Look at those gargoyles. The pigeons on the gargoyles, even spookier. The original frieze, established 1935. It's got a big ice cream cone on top there. Santa Cruz Giant Dipper. Right here, this is the entrance. So I am recreating a shot from the Lost Boys. Also in the beginning, definitely make out the Giant Dipper sign, this storefront, and specifically this right here. This roof is very iconic or identifiable. Everything out here is in really good shape. Everything looks like it was just touched up and painted. The sidewalks, very clean. I can imagine in the off season they do a lot of maintenance. The picnic tables look great, not worn. Looks like they really take care of their boardwalk. There's the Giant Dipper. Oh, cool. Check this out. There's movie posters over here of all the movies filmed here at the Santa Cruz Boardwalk. Us. Remembers that scene, the haunted house underneath the boardwalk? Bumblebee. To be honest, I haven't seen that. The Lost Boys, 1987. Right there, it's a great year. And look at that. Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood, Sudden Impact. I forgot that was filmed here. I'll have to give that a rewatch. It's really cool that they're embracing those here. As the sun kicks up, that feels great. I hear the sea lions. So last year, this roller coaster turned 100 years old. It is going into its 101st year. And I would really like to ride it today once this place opens up. I mean, I think it's gonna open. All right, that's a good sign. Doors opening. Hello, pigeon. You want to ride through the dark castle with me today? No? Okay, that's all right. All right, hot dog on a stick straight ahead. This is cool because in the Lost Boys, this is where Michael and Star meet up and talk for the first time. Was right here in front of hot dog on the stick because you can see it in the background. Actually, it was like right here in this area. Jamie Gertz and Jason Patrick exchanged words for the first time. I pulled the movie up on my phone so you can look then and see now. Notice the hot dog on the stick sign was different. There's the track, Michael and Star, right here. Track, hot dog on the stick. Michael was actually over here looking at something in this beach shack, and Star whispered something in his ear, and they kind of walked out this way. This is the first time they exchanged words in this spot right here. Hot dog on the stick, legendary stand. I had hot dog on the stick at the Santa Monica Pier 2 years ago this very weekend, because it is also a filming location, that hot dog on a stick, in Surf Ninjas. It's in a lot of movies, but in Surf Ninjas, that video's out there. I created it. I went to hot dog on a stick for the first time. Rob Schneider actually eats hot dog on a stick in Surf Ninjas. Classic. Fresh mural. That's really awesome. And then on the other side, check this out. There's some of the track, the 101-year-old track, just about. Hey guys, this sucks. I was checking the times. It says the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is closed today. It's only open Saturday through Monday. No! I mean, I see some things opening up. Oh, I'm gonna ask someone. How did I not look that up? You gotta be kidding me, right? All right, so I just spoke to someone. There are only a few things that's gonna open up here today on this Friday, but all of the attractions I wanted to ride today, the dark rides, will not open until tomorrow. Now, I should have planned ahead, but if you caught yesterday's video, everything I'm doing is off the cuff because I was originally supposed to be in Los Angeles doing my annual filming locations trip. But I canceled that for obvious reasons because of the fire. And everything you're gonna see me doing the next couple days is off the cuff. Little did I know that the boardwalk was closed on Fridays. But cool experience getting to see this. I will be back to Santa Cruz to do the dark rides. There's still a lot we can see here. Show some more Lost Boys filming locations. Check out the pier. There's still much ahead. He said that the mini golf in Neptunes is open and the arcade is today. I'm anxious to see what opens up here on the off days, but yeah, total bummer. I thought I was gonna ride some dark rides today, but that's okay. I've got a lot to do this weekend. I feel very lucky to be out here today. We're still gonna have fun and I'll be back. Still much ahead. Also, I can just show you the rides that I planned on riding. Here's a plaque that says Boardwalk Goes Hollywood. Talks more about sudden impact up here. Also, there's a very old photo of them filming that out here. Oh wow, this is right behind us actually. That's the carousel. That's cool. This was like right in this area. Anne Blythe starred in Mr. Peabody and the Mermaid here in 1948. And there you can see part of the boardwalk behind her there. She's in the mermaid costume. Also, Vincent Price, what? Vincent Price riding the Giant Dipper in America Screams, a 1978 television documentary. That's pretty cool. There he is right there. For today's creature feature. I love that dude. And The Lost Boys, 1987. Also, it says the timeless and picturesque Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk has starred in everything from industrial films, commercials, and music videos to made-for-TV movies and feature-length big screen releases. That's pretty awesome. This is the Louvre Carousel, and it is the carousel you see in the opening of The Lost Boys. Kiefer Sutherland up there. Louvre Carousel, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk on a National Historic Landmark. And it was placed on the National Park Service in the year 1987. The same year, the Lost Boys were on it. Louvre Carousel since 1911. That is an old carousel. Reminds me of the Philadelphia and Toboggan Company carousel at Dumbo in Brooklyn. Showed that a couple times. Alright, so I'm back at the point where I walked into the boardwalk. This right here says 1907 to 2007, so I think that's the year that the boardwalk began. Here's the Surf City Grill. I like the characters they have on their sign. Check out the food. That corn dog looks very happy. They all look very happy to be about to be eaten. The surfboard benches are really cool. Alright, is this the guy I'm talking about? Are you the screen-used caveman that was formerly in the Sky Ride? Are you the screen-used caveman from the Lost Boys? Now I have to check. You look similar, I don't know. Speaking of Sky Ride, it's right here above us. This is where you get on. This is the north. Alright, here you are. Actually, I don't think this is you. This is the moment in the movie I was talking about. The caveman looks very similar, although his arms are in different positions. But I bet that's your brother, huh? If I see that caveman around here, I'll get him in the video. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Did you get it? And here's the other haunted attraction I wanted to do today. I was going to make it more like a surprise. Fright Walk under the boardwalk. Now I think this is the one seen in Us. I have to look that up, but I was definitely going to do this today. Too bad I can't do it tomorrow, but I got other plans. I got to get going. This looks amazing though. This sign right across from Fright Walk, Giant Dipper, 100 years, 2024. Wow. There you go, all into frame. That's actually a shot you see in The Lost Boys from the beach looking back at the Giant Dipper at the boardwalk. And on a clear day you can see the mountains. Something here called the Vault Laser Maze Challenge. That would be fun. Sounds fun. And entering the colonnade. This may look very iconic and very familiar to you Lost Boys fans. This is where Michael and Star walk underneath after walking down from Hot Dog on a Stick, which is way back that way. They're walking this way, and near the steps to go down on the beach, that's when the rest of David and the crew, the vampires, meet up with them, and that's when they go on the motorcycle chase on the beach. Actually, right here in this spot. They would have drove the motorcycles down there, but you can see these behind them. Wow, it's so cool to be here. And they're all right here. This is the widest angle I could find of the scene. You can make out the pier out behind them there, the columns and everything. They're congregated right here in this spot. That's so cool. There you go. Little then and now action for you. The Lost Boys. Always wondered what this looked like. Now it's all into place. I love that. I'm on the beach. Check it out. So you can see Neptunes looking towards the boardwalk. This is where Michael came down on his dirt bike, following the rest of the vampires. It's a really cool classic arcade. Always wanted to come here, experience this. Here you go. Michael coming down the steps right here. It's kind of a glare, but you can see him. And check out the miniature golf sign that is there in the movie. That is also Miniature Golf Today inside of Neptunes. Right there. That's so cool. I love that. Yo, what's up, Seagull? What are you doing? I'm gonna name you Steven. Steven Seagull. Something's wrong with your feathers. People are having fun out there. It's cold. But they're having fun. I remember the first time I came to California with my parents when I was a kid. Me and my brother, we went out to the beach, and I believe it was Malibu or Santa Monica. Can't remember. Somewhere in that area. And I remember it was this time of year. It was really cold, and we were kind of disappointed because we thought, you know, California was sunny and warm, but it was still a good time. There's a look all the way down. You can see the Giant Dipper, the Haunted Castle. Walked all the way down the boardwalk. Neptunes. Bottom's out right there. I think I might exit the boardwalk and find the entrance to the pier and walk out on the pier. See what's going on out there. They did film some scenes from Lost Boys out there. Specifically, the video store, I believe, was filmed on the pier. Came inside this gift shop. They got some really cool postcards. Santa Cruz. Look at this. Got the Woody Wagon. There's a Sky Ride. Giant Dipper. Very classic looking. I like this one. It's got the California Bear flag. I have now exited the boardwalk, now on the front side, walking towards the pier, which is that way. This is the front side of Neptunes Kingdom. It does say open daily. When I walk back to my car after the pier, we'll go inside and take a look. There's also a casino down here. I was like, do I hear like circus music? I do. Check this out. Never a dull moment. There's music coming from the glass. This looks like one of the old horses from the carousel. It says, Louvre Carousel Horse 1911. There you go. Renowned European woodcarver Charles I.D. Louvre delivered a new merry-go-round with 3 rows of hand-carved horses of the boardwalk. Over 110 years later, the carousel is still operation. Okay. A little extra history of the Louvre Carousel. And across the street, check this out. Boardwalk Bowl. That looks like a classic bowling alley. That would be fun. And I have quite a walk down to the beginning of the pier from the boardwalk. Last night I had some great tacos at a place called Los Pericos, or Los Pericos. Probably butchering that. This looks good. El Hermosa Mar, the beautiful sea, Mexican food. I think I'm still gonna do pizza though. Pizza sounds really good. And this looks to be historic Mission. I'm guessing that's where the Mission Bell is. It's being restored. You can see the older part right in here, and additioned. Wow, that's really cool. You can see how old the wood is right here below the tower. Wonder what that was, or what it is. They're just restoring it. It's cool. Here's a street view photo of what this was before they started restoring it. Doesn't really say on the map what it was. That's what it looked like. There you go. La Bahia Hotel and Spa. The Bay in Spanish. That's what it's going to look like. They got the picture right there. So yeah, it's part of the hotel. The Bahia Hotel. About to make the turn on the pier. A look back at the boardwalk. And right here, you make the hard left at Ideal Bar and Grill. Well, that's an idea. No, it's Ideal. Yeah, you take a hard left right here, finally at the beginning of the pier. And yesterday's video was filmed out there on Cliff Road. Out there is the surf museum and the lighthouse eventually around that bend. That's where I was last night, if you caught that video, right over there. Oh no, dogs prohibited on Wharf. There are sea lions out there also. You know, it's a sanctuary out here. Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary, and they don't want the doggies. I don't know, I'm just kind of making that up. I saw this sign over here. This is a special place. They don't want the doggies. See, it says it right there. This is a special place. Monterey Bay. Look back at the way we came and the official welcoming sign to the Santa Cruz Wharf. The longest wooden wharf on the coast of the United States. Wow, okay, didn't realize that. Check that out right there. It is really long. I'm gonna walk all the way to the end of it. Much ahead. You knew I was gonna say it. Also already getting a really good view of the Santa Cruz Boardwalk. Passing the lifeguard headquarters and also all the mailboxes. Didn't realize you could drive all the way out here and park. Can't really tell that from the shore, but you can drive all the way, almost all the way to the end of this pier. Classic boat rentals. Check out these old yellow dinghies. And it looks like they have a crane to lower you down. That's pretty cool. I think you can rent these. All right, I thought I smelled paint. This is wet paint right there. They're actually painting these boats. Commercial Fishing Santa Cruz Wharf. There's an old boat over here we'll check out. Also, there's a lot of information in here. It's talking about free public events. There's a map there. Oh, here you go. Here's some history. It's talking about this boat over here. In the miniature of the Marcella, it says it's called a clipper ship, and these were made from 1920 to 1930. So there you go. As gasoline engines became more dependable, the fishermen could venture further from shore and stay out for longer periods of time. Cabins were added to the boat to provide protection from the weather. The boat could be steered from the aft hatch or, during inclement weather, from the inside of the cabin. All right, check this out. They're doing construction on the pier. This is like a hole down to the water. The cars are going past it. That's really cool. All right, so right behind there, they're painting these boats. This is the boat rental shack. And then we have a restaurant over here. No, it looks like a restaurant. It's called Surf Life. We're starting to get to the shops. All right, this is starting to look familiar. This might be the video store from the Lost Boys. It was definitely out here somewhere. These windows look familiar. I'm gonna watch the movie to see if I can find where it is. Not gonna look anything up. I'm just gonna do some detective work. All right, you wanna see something cool? I still believe. Really cool to actually meet that dude in the reel. So there's one of the boats we just saw. One of the rental boats, that same spot. This will confirm that this was on the pier. Look, yellow rental boat right there as she's walking to the video store. So this was filmed, and also you can see the Giant Dipper right there in the background. So that's really cool. I didn't realize those yellow boats, which are right there, are in the movie. I'm just trying to find this video store spot, and I saw that. Notice the yellow window and door frames behind them here. Looking for this. So those are the same doors, opposite way. This is the video store from the Lost Boys. That's so cool. I could tell by the window angles. You can see this window is out to an angle, would have been reverse angle, gotta use your imagination. This is the door they all walk through in that scene. And in that scene, there's a lot of Warner Brothers videos in the background. This is a Warner Brothers movie. I don't know if you ever caught that. A lot of Warner Brothers. All right, check this out. I heard a sea lion. I just saw one. Oh, I missed it. It was right here. There he is. There's a sea lion. I've been to Pier 39 before in San Francisco. I've never seen so many sea lions in my life. That was a cool experience. I hear more out that way. I think they live like under the pier. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Don't want to drop me. There he is. Whoa! That's cool. Look straight ahead. The boardwalk. There's several places to eat out here. Here's a place called Woody's Cafe, which smells really good. Firefish Grill. Also, is that a pizza place? Ooh. So all of those restaurants right through there are seafood restaurants. Imagine that. The one that was called Riva's, which was the red and green and white one, that has been around a long time. That looked really good. They are doing a special shrimp scampi today. Oh, hi there. How you doing down there? You watching the sea lions too? Yeah, I heard them again over here. They're gonna come up shortly. Where are they? Hello? Right there. Who remembers the movie Andre? Andre the Sea Lion? Shout out to those 90s kids. That was a cool movie. And almost to the end of the pier, we've got a tiki bar, Mackay. Checking out the menu over here. Checking out the menu here. They got a lot of cool drinks. This reminds me a lot of Trader Sam's. Also, they got brunch and food. Check this out. It's called the Painkiller. George and Mary Merrick, Soggy Dollar Bar, British Virgin Islands, 1971. It's got all the classic tiki drinks, including one of my favorites, the Zombie. And they have non-alcoholic cocktails. Several of them. This sculpture is cool. I think it's just a fountain. There's no water in it right now. It's a giant octopus. A pearl. That's the pearl right there. Whoever built that's cool. They used old water pipes and stuff. Like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Mackay. Let's take a look in here. It looks awesome. Ooh, should I eat here? This looks cool. I kind of just want to buy this tiki mug, which I could. I could go in the store. Wow, that's cool. The skeleton on the surfboard. They've got several other ones over here. There's a monkey. Looks like a monkey. He's a tiki guy. Also, check this one out. It's a snake. There's a skull. And also they've got the cocktail glasses, t-shirts. Alright, check this out. Right underneath the tiki bar, which is right here. We found their den. Not only is there a den of vampires in Santa Cruz, there's a den of sea lion. Oh man, it goes all the way down. Look at that. That's really cool. That one's taking a nap right there. It's a nice little home for him. Can you imagine the fights down there? And the Pacific Ocean. Almost to the end of the pier. It looks like we can't go further than this construction wall right down there. That was fun. I love just exploring seaside towns, especially piers and boardwalks and whatnot, all the roadside stuff. Still much ahead. We gotta go back to Neptunes. I could get used to that sound. Santa Cruz is awesome. And I've exited the pier, making my way back to the boardwalk. Gonna check out Neptunes, and I just did a quick research. I think I found where we're gonna eat pizza later. Highly rated pizza joint right here in Santa Cruz. Munch ahead. All right, here we are back at Neptunes Kingdom. Games, food, mini golf, and pool. Billiards. Is it open? I'm kind of nervous. No! It's not open yet. What time is it? Oh, it's 12:57. I think it's about to open. I think they're literally opening the doors right now. I got nervous. It's open. I lost track of time. I had no idea. Whoa! Okay. We're like in the belly of a ship right here. Check out the old school sponge diver up there. That's what I call them. Tarpon Springs reference again. There's also another one right here. Captain's Game Deck. Alright. Check it out. We got claw machines over here. We got a lighthouse in the middle of the room. Look at that. That's cool. Bola bingo? Or rolla bingo. Look at that. It's like skee ball in there. Alright, this place is awesome. Check this out. Just like home, Buccaneer Bay. Miniature golf. Okay, all the stuff's coming on. Look, it's like Captain Hook up there. It's an animatronic. It's just moving. So this is the putt-putt course. The cannons are firing. hope they go off again for you. If we wanted to, we can play miniature golf. This is the booth right here where you pay. There they go. The cannons are plundering. Maybe the captain will go off for you. Check out the volcano. Very immersive in here. Oh, it's the parrot. The parrot's going off. It's like the enchanted tiki room.
And the adventure waiting at every turn, matey. If you be a real sailor and not a bilge rat afraid of his own shadow. Step up and looks me in the eye, and I'll be telling you a tale of the Jolly Roger.
Oh, that's
Gold
awesome.
doubloons, me hearties, all you can carry. But beware the spirit of Captain Billy Bones. He be guarding the wreck of the old Flying Dutchman. He don't like no swabbies roaming the decks of his vessel. So, what you waiting for, swabbies? Come on in and play some Buccaneer golf. That's if you be feeling lucky. Well, do you, matey?
There's a Dirty Harry reference. And check this out, this pirate coming down the mast, animatronic. No, that's actually a paid person. They pay them to do this every month. No, I'm just kidding. That's animatronic. That's really cool. Back into the hole. Cool. All right, Buccaneer golf. Wow, I have a feeling there's animatronics all over the course. Look at this guy. Ask the brain. $1. Ask the brain. Do you take tap? Oh, his light came on. Hey, are you the brain? He's really freaky, isn't he? All right, let me see if I can get him going. I think I like you better than the light, sir. No offense.
This is just by staring at the glass.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to figure out if this will work, but I think I actually have to buy like a token. Oh no. Or a wristband, not a token. What year is this? Also in here, the Santa Cruz Magic Shop, but not open right now. Look through the glass, it's very small. They got a lot of stuff in here. Reminds me of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I wonder if they got any trick gum in here. Some big ears. Oh, they have a mystery bag. Mystery bag for 20 bucks. And this is where we were earlier, the Lost Boys filming location, the boardwalk. And here you are, Laffing Sal. Laffing Sal is legendary from my understanding. Oh, it's so cool to see one of these on the reel. That is so freaky. Oh my gosh, that's scary. She's a lot bigger in person than I thought she was. All right, let's read the history. If you don't know who Laffing Sal is, I'm about to read you this. Speaking of the Philadelphia Toboggan Company that I referenced earlier, they also created Laffing Sal. This is the original Laffing Sal who welcomed visitors to the Funhouse at Playland at the beach in San Francisco for many years. Removed from the park and seldom seen since 1972, this rare and vintage icon was purchased by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and can now entertain amusement park visitors of another generation and provide a glimpse into the historic world of amusement parks of the past. She just keeps going. Over here, between 1930 and 1950, almost 300 Laffing Sal animated figures were sold by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company. The giggling, gyrating woman with a gap tooth, hey, I got one of those, and grin was used to entertain and draw in visitors at the entrance of fun houses, dark rides, and roller coasters, and midways at the amusement parks of the bygone era. Let bygones be bygones, right, Laffing Sal? Oh, it's starting to get to me. Honestly, I just feel like laughing. It truly is contagious. I'm giggling. All right, I came to the second level, so you get a better view of the mini golf course, the Buccaneer Golf. Check it out. Part of the course goes underneath over there and over here. I see some black lights, and also on the second story over here. It's over here behind me. That's the gun deck. That's awesome. There's that animatronic we're just looking at right there. There he goes again. Arr! Look at that. That's insane. Wow. That's like one of the craziest animatronic effects I've ever seen. Check out his shadow up there. They've got it all figured out. And back down. And this is the captain's deck. The restrooms are up here. They got the hockey, pool tables. They got another bar. They got some old photos on the wall over there. Ooh, yeah, I was wondering where the pinball was. Love you some pinball. Check out the giant Pong machine, Atari. Shout out to Greg's Game Room. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, wow, it's mechanical Pong. Like, that's amazing. Like, you actually move. Oh, there you go. It's going right now. I've never seen one of those. There's the controllers right here. That's neat. Of course, you gotta have the Jaws game by the sea, right? Long timeline, a lot of historic photos and history along this back wall over on that side of the stairs, too. It says right here from 1904 to 1906, this was considered the Atlantic City of the Pacific. There's the pier and the old boardwalk. The Giant Dipper opens Saturday, May 17th. 1924, and there's a picture of it right there on that newspaper. 75-foot dips, 5,000 feet of track. A wonderful kick from the start. That's really cool. And then here you go. Here's some photos of the time it opened over 100 years ago. You can see all the way down the boardwalk there. That's the building we're in right now, by the way. Neptunes. There's some more photos over here. Look at that. That's cool. That's the building we're in. That's amazing. Okay, so this was a pool, a physical pool at one time. Check out the picture. That's amazing. So they weren't joking. There are pool tables in here, but this once was a pool. We got 4-person Pac-Man. That's neat. Also another snack bar over here that's not open. A lot of places to sit in here if you want to get snacks down at the snack bar. It's a really cool vibe. You really see the age right here in the rafters. All wood and steel. The cannons blew smoke. I just missed it. Oh, there you go. Yeah. They all three went off a second ago. There you go. That's cool. Oh man, it reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. Got a little battle going on here. And here I thought I was saving money parking in the street. The public parking today is only $5 for all day. That's amazing. I noticed on the West Coast, parking is a lot cheaper than the East Coast. Let's just face it. Everything is a lot cheaper than Florida when it comes to parking. Goodbye, Boardwalk. We will be back, that's for sure. Although I wasn't able to ride my dark rides today, walk through the haunted house, I can do that another time. Still had fun. Also, I got to ride the Giant Dipper. Now, it's time for pizza, baby. Want you? And I've now come back to the downtown Santa Cruz area. This was the highest rated, most reviewed pizza in all of Santa Cruz, Woodstock's Pizza. Check it out. They got pick up, dine in. It's giving me kind of a mellow mushroom vibe. That's our favorite pizza chain back on the East Coast. Check it out. They got pizza by the slice and soda, slice and beer, salad and soda. Lunch specials from till 2. Okay, it's 1:30. I might get a lunch special. Before I go in, I just want to get more of the vibe here. It says they have a heated patio, they got a bar. This is actually right next door to Trader Joe's grocery store right here in this plaza. Smells really good. That looks really good. Wow, looks really thick. All right, this place is really chill. Just got my slice here. So I went with veggie and Santa Cruz Amber Ale. Thanks, dude. Gotta have ranch with the pizza. They offered. Welcome to the neighborhood. It's funny you say that. Thank you so much. Because I really like Santa Cruz. I'm glad they had slice options. Because honestly, I had those tacos not too long ago last night. And just one slice would be really, really great and refreshing. Let's taste this pizza. It's good pizza. I would like it a little more well done on the bottom, but that's me. I like my crust a little burnt, but the flavor, the sauce, it's freaking delicious. There's definitely a cool vibe in Woodstock pizza. We got video games over here. They've got a lot of graffiti. They've got skate decks on the wall. Good pizza. Also, they're playing ZZ Top. I'm a big fan. All right, guys, do you want to see where I'm staying in Santa Cruz this weekend? The Best Western Plus. This is where I'm staying. I'm going to show you my room. So I'm a Best Western Plus, or Best Western Diamond member. I always stay at Best Westerns. I like them. They're comfortable. They're clean. They've always got breakfast, and they're affordable. Very affordable. And normally there's free parking. Although for this one it's 15 bucks a night. But I got an elevator that takes me straight up to my room. We made it. There's also the Islander motel next door that looks really cool. This is the main avenue coming into Santa Cruz, so Quill Avenue. Not far from the pier. It's actually like two minutes away. This was a nice stay the last 2 evenings. Tomorrow, getting up early, I'm heading out of Santa Cruz. By the time you see this video, by the time you watch this moment, I'll be long gone. Elevator's right over here. Also, there's a Thai restaurant across the street and a Beach Hut deli. You can walk across the street and get food. Check it out. Love me some Thai food. The elevator was waiting for me. Look at that, straight up to the 2nd floor. That's where I'm staying. 2. This is the mezzanine from the 2nd floor. Down there around the corner is where they had the continental breakfast. They also had a fireplace going. They still have it going. That's where I ate my breakfast this morning. And then right here is my room. And here we are. Check it out. This is my room. Check it out. It's the breezeway or the dogway. All my toiletries there. Also a banana, just in case I get hungry. The shower. Right there. And the bed. I didn't opt for room service. I never do. And there's a fireplace in here in case you get cold. Although that fireplace is not working. I tried it last night. It got very cold. And you know what? Not a bad view. You got the Chevron across the street. And if you keep going down that way past the 7-Eleven, you'll run into the boardwalk eventually. Just got to do a couple turns. That's it. Check out this old-timey appliance store over here with the garage next to it. That's really old. Ace Appliance. Yeah, it was a pleasant stay for 2 nights. Cost me a little over 200 bucks. About $250. And this is the off season, so that's not too bad for California. All right, folks. I think this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking to the end. I hope you had a good time. I really appreciate you. Even though I woke up this morning thinking I was going to get my haunt on, that I was going to walk through a haunted house and ride some dark rides, even though that didn't happen, I still had a blast. I feel very lucky to be out here and thankful to be able to take this time. So thank you for joining me for it. And as I always say, there's much ahead. We're going somewhere tomorrow. I think I know what I'm doing. I think out of all the ideas I've had in this brief turnaround from my original plans off the cuff, tomorrow is something I've always wanted to do as well. And I wasn't going to do this originally, but now that I have time and not doing the filming location videos in LA that I had originally planned, I get to slow down and check out some things that I've always wanted to see, because I only have a little time to come out and do location videos because they take up a lot of time, a lot of windshield time, driving around, dealing with traffic, and I'm always passing things that I'm like, man, I wish I had time to do that and this and that, and I'm always saying I have to come back, but every time I come back, I'm always doing filming locations. So it's really nice to have this time to finally do some new things, filming locations, I don't do the same ones, but I'm always running around logistically going crazy, passing all more stuff I could be doing. Having a full-time job and not being able to doing this full-time, that's a different story, but that's why I get hindered, So what I'm really trying to say is this off-the-cuff adventure I'm very grateful for, because I'm going to do stuff I've always wanted to do and see things, different things, and go places I probably, let's be real, I'm not going to do until I go full-time on this channel. So this is a cool trip, Nothing is ever going to go according to plan, and I love that. That is part of the much ahead for sure. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Lost Boys filming locations I threw into this in the last video. The next time I come back, I'll show you more of those. There's a couple other spots I could have went to, but I wanted to save them. Specifically Grandpa's house. I want to go see Grandpa's house. Yeah, huge fan of that movie. Awesome 80s vampire movie. Classic. And yeah, that's it. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And I'm going to edit my video and watch some Bonanza. Yeah, classic. All right, bye-bye. Look at this, is all like a surfing theme in here.